morning, it's Saturday the 11th of January. It's 10 to 8. Hubby's not working. He did actually work fairly later yesterday, as I probably said, due to the fact that he had somebody coming in. So I did excuse the hair again. I didn't wash it last night and I've only just put a brush through, and no, I haven't got any lippy or anything on, but as I keep saying, this is me. What you see is what you get. Right, going back, so my son has left for work. He's working, as I say, he works most Saturdays unless he's got a day off or holiday. I believe he's got tomorrow off because he works Sundays as well, so he's got one day off this week. He did have yesterday off, so he had 2 days off this week because last weekend he worked all weekend, if that makes sense. And I did go to my friends, so I didn't get an awful lot done yesterday, as I said. I managed to get my reset done last night, and I said that makes a big effort, even if you don't get all your washing up done. I try to do this. At least get them near the kitchen sink or in the bowl, rather than leave them all over the your room. Get just straighten your lounge up. I think sometimes the lounge is probably one of the main things if it's where you sit. I mean, my son sometimes sits in the lounge if he has time in the mornings. Hubby and me tend to sit at the dining room table. As you know, I've got a kitchen diner, and it's just nice not to see so much stuff everywhere, and just a clean slate to start the day. It's nothing like sitting, especially us, sitting there with a cup of coffee and a cup of tea and thinking, oh, look behind me, I've got a lot of pots. I try not to do that. I have to be really tired, and that. Admittedly, I've got a few pots left because I left my wok in, well, I put some washing up liquid and everything in my wok last night because we had chicken fajitas last night, and it did get rather late due to family member coming in late, so that's enough waffling. Right, going back to my 7 items per day for 7 days. I believe I'm going to carry on with this because really and truly I've only done mainly the lounge and just generally pulling stuff out. So what I'm going to do is, because the bedroom, as I keep saying, is going to be my next job. I keep mentioning the unit, but as I was out most of yesterday, and when I got back, I must admit I couldn't get the energy and the boost to get anything much done, but I did do my 7 item pull out, as you've probably seen, and my total of items, which I'm really proud of in 7 days. Let me know if you're doing this or something very similar, and also let me know how you get motivated and your tips on decluttering and organising. As I said, usually if I bring something into the home, I try and take the equivalent out. It's a little bit different when it's gifts, and as you know, yesterday I did get take out quite a few gifts that didn't get to certain kiddos over Christmas. So yeah, I did, as you've probably seen, I'm sure I included it in my video, 3 items I did bring into the home that a friend gave me, but they are useful things, so I compensated that by obviously taking more out the home. So I'm going to have my coffee. I'm going to have a little, time with sitting down with hubby, and we may be going to Wellingborough today. Not sure which route we're going to go, whether we're going to go to the Asda at Rushden, or we're going to Rushden Lakes because of Primark and possibly Flying Tiger and that sort of thing. Not sure if we get both in, we'll see. So hopefully you'll follow us along on our day. Right, we're on the road on our way to Wellingborough. We are a little bit later because I've been on the phone with relatives and everything, sorting things out. I'm waiting on a couple of phone calls as well. Right, so we're just coming up to Rushden Lakes. As I said, I think last time I said I didn't know whether they were still building, but I think, is it all done now? I don't know, they probably could extend it more or make
think
another
they're still
park.
extending it.
As I said, there's quite a lot here. I'm hoping we're not that late. We've allowed it like near enough 2 weeks now for the general sales, so I'm hoping it's going to be a bit quieter today, because people may have already spent their Christmas money and that. I've got birthday, sorry.
Normally we queue up here.
Yeah, it's usually right back. And when we left last time, a couple of weeks ago, whenever it was right back to that roundabout and further. So yeah, it's 5 hours free park. Not that we're going to be that long. I haven't got the stamina anymore, I must admit.
Good.
Even you've mentioned, haven't you, how I've come back and says, God, that was quick. But I think I mostly want to go into Primark. I'll see what time I've got, whether I actually go into Flying Tiger, because I know there's quite a few of you that does like Flying Tiger, and there is Paper Chase, and these are the sort, although we've got Primark, we haven't got the other 2 stores, have we, in Northampton. So yeah, we'll see how things go anyway. Right, so hubby is getting himself prepared. He's got his phone for YouTube, and look, he's even thinking, look, he's brought a flask of coffee, although he's got his custard card, haven't you, my darling?
Yeah, I don't want to use it up all in one go, so I mean it's only the middle of January, so I don't want to use it up by April.
So it was his idea to bring a flask, so luckily there is Primark. I'm not sure if I'm going to be going into any of the other stores. I'll see how long I'm in Primark. Right, I'm hoping you can hear me all right, but I want to just show you some of these offers. These are pyjamas, the Disney ones, and these all were £11 and have all now been reduced down to £5. So we've got these, and I've pulled actually a set, not that I need any pyjamas, but a set. I've got a birthday coming up. We've also got this design here, which is Mickey Mouse. We have also got Minnie Mouse, and also we have got Harry Potter ones, which are here, and I presume this character as well is £5 by the looks of it. So there's quite a few all been reduced. Look at them all. Oh, and look at these. Oh, I might have changed my mind actually. I do like these, yeah, because originally I put the cream ones in, but I do like the grey ones. I think I'm going to swap them out for the grey, and that's what they are. Right, going on the other scale, this is Mickey shorts and t-shirt, like a vest top, and these have been reduced from £6 to £3. They're gorgeous, I like those in the summer. We've got Olaf, if I pronounced that right, and these were £8 down to £3. So some of them, obviously the new range, are still full price, but look at these. Oh, they feel so soft, and look at them, down from £10 to £5, which is the bottoms, and they are so soft. And then you've got the top there, and again that's reduced down to £5. So I presume these tops, yep, these tops have been reduced from 8 to 3, and I think that is lovely as well. These look as though these have not been reduced, but I've got to show you these, and these are £6. The one and only Fabulous, and it's got Dumbo on, and then for £16, there's the tag, you've got the Dumbo thick pyjamas. So I do like these, but I tend to have these more for lounge sets because they're too thick for me to sleep in. And look at the bottoms. I'll get that out, sorry about that. I'm trying to do this before music blares out. Look at those bottoms, aren't they absolutely gorgeous? But I'm going to stick, I've already put 2 pairs of pyjamas actually in my basket at the moment. Said that they've got some gorgeous sleepwear and everything, and as you know, I'm very much into sleepwear. And then we've got Stitch, that also feels lovely. It's £10. And there's the bottoms, so you could actually have the 3-part set. And look at that, weekend vibes, I like that, and that's £6. So these are £3, and they've got Winnie the Pooh, and they've got quite a few, and look, I could go mad here. And these are £5, and that is the design on those. Scarier of the month.
She's just come back from shopping and she's nicked me bloody coffee.
Is my hair okay? It's got blown. I bet I look a mess, don't I?
So how did the no spending go?
Went really well. I've started making phone calls as I was picking things up, and I know it might seem awful, but I know a lot of people do give me money for my birthday following obviously Christmas. So now I'm delegating what I've actually purchased to see whether you know, I can get away from saying too much about the no spend, that it's actually for my birthday. So I think I've got 3 pairs of pyjamas, a cushion, a couple of little bits for stocking fillers for Christmas. Now that does actually come from me, but yeah, I'm going to ring around a few relatives to check that it's okay that they've bought me so and so, which they normally give me the money anyway because they know I like doing this and I can get, you know, some really good bargains this time of year. Is that okay, darling?
And nicking my coffee.
Yeah, it's just right.
Yeah, but it's my coffee.
Yeah, but it's nice. But the only problem is it's got sugar in it.
Shouldn't drink it then.
No. Do you want some? There's a little drop left, look. I did spend a little bit in Primark, didn't I? I've allocated something, haven't I, already? As I said, I'm trying not to get people in. We're just going up the escalator now. I don't know whether you can hear me up to Asda. I did a little bit of video in Primark, not much. We'll see about Asda. Right, I got a small haul from Asda, so I got a few food products, so I'm not 100% sure what all the costs are. I'm probably doing a rough guess here. We got 38 battered chicken dippers. They were, I believe, $2.99. That's due to the fact that my son likes these, and I couldn't get them from Iceland. There was quite a few products actually at the beginning of the week that I couldn't actually get through Iceland. Dippers was one of them. I like to keep these as a backup because my son doesn't always eat corned beef ash, which is what we're having tonight. These were on offer for I think it was 95 pence. Yeah, I'm sure they were 95 pence for the 4, so they were on offer. These were all on offer for, I believe it was $1.35, $1.37 a packet. So we've got the pepperoni original, the hot, and the fire stick. Hubby loves these, and I said I think they're usually something like $2.75 a packet, so that was a good offer. I think the corned beef was £2 a can, and then the baked beans I think might have been 37p. We haven't, to my knowledge, tried the Asda baked beans. Normally I have Branston, and I'm doing a corned beef ash. We've got this steak and gravy pie, and so we thought we would try this. It looks really nice, so that's probably what we're going to be having for dinner tomorrow. And I think that might have been £2.97. Then we got some extra white wraps. They were £1, because when I did my chicken fajitas last night, there's still some chicken left. so my son may have that today. This, hubby said, I pointed this out to hubby and he said, yeah, this was a good offer for a total of 500 mils. And I think that was £4. It's Red-X to go in your fuel tank. You know, I think it helps the performance and to clear the engine. Hubby's not here for me to check that, but I'm sure I'm about right with that. These were 3 for £10, so we managed to get the Costa gingerbread latte, as these are usually $3.99 each, and we got 2 of the creamer milk, so we got two packets of those. So that was 3 for £10, so that's a pretty good offer. Sometimes I like to stock up when it's that sort of price. This was on offer, and this is one of my favourite, and this is one of my treats, the caramelised honey lattes, Nescafe Gold, and this was £1.25. Not sure what the original price of that is. Sometimes I go for the smaller packs. This is the 9 rolls, but it's the Asda shades, and it's the shea butter, enriched with extracts of shea butter. And I stuck it into my husband's nose. I said, didn't that smell lovely? But I've noticed toilet paper seems to have gone up in price, especially as I normally have leading mates. But I've gone for this. As I say, we don't tend to have a lot of Asda food just recently, unless we happen to be away. Now to some quite nice bits. Now, I couldn't resist this. It's a canister, and as you can see, it's a unicorn. Don't know what the original price was for this, and this was £1.25. They did have them in different colours, where the horn was in like a minty green, blue, lemon, but I went for the pink. And I'm going to try not keep this myself. This is going to be for Easter for somebody I've got in mind. And what I'm hoping to do is I am going to fill it with sweets instead of an Easter egg. And that is my plan for this year. I'm looking at different things to put sweets in. That's reasonable, and I'm not going to buy everybody Easter eggs this year. I'm going to do something slightly different. So I thought that would make a nice gift. Maybe I should have got a few more, but I'm supposed to be on a non-spend month, except for necessities and food. So that's a little bit of extra, really. This was on the wish list. This is the bath sheet. I've had these before, and I do need to get at least 3, but I only got the 1 today, and this was reduced down to £5. I said, with the guys being so tall and everything and a lot bigger, it's nice to have the larger towel. We do have some bath towels, but I prefer the bath sheets because of the because they're bigger. Something that got broken over Christmas was we needed a new can opener, and this was £4.50. In fact, I think it's exactly the same one as we have had in the past. And then I can't have this now, but hubby's brought me these for my birthday, which is the foldable headphones in this lilac-y and all the different colours there. So they're gorgeous, because my other ones that actually were like not a hand-me-down, but I've been using a set of my son's older earphones, and the rubber bit is where all the bits are coming off. So my pink ones I had, I don't know whether it was last Mother's Day or the Mother's Day before that, and they broke, so I was on the scrounge. So I've been using my son's for a long time, but hubby picked these up, and he knew because of the colour that I'd love these. So yeah, so they've got to go up for my birthday, but at least I know I've got my earphones, because it was something that was on my wish list, and I believe, I'm 100% sure how much they were actually. I think they might have been like £10. Yeah, I'm sure they were £10. Not like my son, he pays a fortune for his earphones, but I don't. I know his are really expensive, but as I said, when we're watching TV or something, or I'm checking my videos in the lounge and editing them, I like to plug this into my laptop so I can hear what's being said rather than disturb any other family members, but I'm still in the same room, if that makes sense. So yeah, so that is my small Asda haul. I say, I've said it, that the only thing I would say out of this little haul that is gone off the no spend one is this one. I did say necessities and food, and these were definitely necessities because we can't open cans now because our tin opener's totally gone. And I said all the bar sheets need replacing, and I don't count that because that's what I'm having for my birthday, so I don't think that can count. But this 125 at the moment is out of my sort of gone off of my no spend shopping. Yes, yeah, never mind the Primark one. Which I don't know whether it'll be up before this one or after this one. But quite a few people have offered to buy me the items, and I know I get money from certain people, so that's how I've got away with it. I think this time there is a few bits that can come out of the non-spend. So out of this lot, 125 I would say I've gone over from the no spend from Asda. Alright, I'm going to share now my Primark haul, and I will explain this in a moment. Yes, I've had a bath, got my nice dressing gown on, which is mini. Now, I did actually check the tag, and I'm not sure if this is actually a Disney shop one. It is Disney. Not sure if I did get it from the Disney shop because we used to have one in town. That closed years ago, but I know I've had this dressing gown a fair few years. And funny enough, it's one that comes out, and this might seem weird, January, February time, due to the fact it's red, got Minnie Mouse on, and I do have my slippers on, which I think might have been Asda. I tried to have a look, I'm sure they're Asda, and that's upside down, look. Minnie Mouse with the hearts, again Disney. I've had these years, and you've got to say that you're never too old to get into Disney. It doesn't matter what age you are. If you've ever been to Disneyland in Orlando, it's just magical. I have now been to Disney World 3 times, and it never gets old. I'd love to go again, but it's getting the flight and everything and the accommodation, it just runs too expensive. Not sure if we'll ever be able to go again. It would be nice to, I must admit, and eventually take our granddaughter, but I don't know. As I said, it is quite expensive. I mean, our last trip did run into a fair bit of money. I'm talking about a fair bit of money. Because our boys were a bit older, so some things were like full price, you know, not kiddies price. It depends on what you were doing. But anyway, let's get off of that. Disney merchandise, and I'm slowly going back into this. I've always been into Disney, and I've got quite a few of the movies. I used to have, as they released them, I always used to have them on video. And I think it's because obviously our granddaughter, who's 2, is very much, and we do have a large Mickey. I don't think it's a quite large Mickey. It's the one that actually comes from the Disney shop, and it often sits either at the dining table or in her plastic red chair in the dining room. She goes to him and says hello to Mickey. So, and she's very much into Disney, obviously, because of all the, you know, the characters, and she loves the musical ones and numbers, so yeah. So yes, as I said, dressing gowns and everything, I tend to wear them more in the evening rather than the morning. And I do have, I don't know whether you're going to be able to see this, if I can touch round, I don't know whether able to see that, but I do have Ninny on the back of my dressing gowns. So I thought, yeah, as I said, this is what I wear. I got a few actually, dressing gowns, and you'll probably start seeing them. I wear them in the evenings because I'm not wiping work surface down, I'm not bleaching and blah blah blah. And as I said, I've had this one maybe 5-6 years, maybe even longer actually, I'm not quite sure, but as I said, it comes out for a couple of months, then I go on to something else. But yeah, I think I've waffled on a lot about Disney and dressing gowns, but you can't help that. Right, first of all, when I went to my friend's yesterday, which was Friday, she did actually give me 3 items for me and my granddaughter. And yes, I got rid of a lot, so it was a little bit like a swapperoo. And she gave me this gorgeous lunchbox. It's by the make Truro and Kaz. I don't know if I pronounced that right. I'm not very good at pronouncing things. So that's the make, and it's this gorgeous, because this would be handy when we're on trips or when we're in the caravan, because sometimes we get to our park and pit shop about lunchtime, so I can put her snacks in here and her lunch. It's got seahorses and everything, and of course it's pink because that's gorgeous. And same make. I've got 2 lots of cutlery for her. This one is elephants. It's the knife, fork and spoon, and that's really good. Sorry for the plastic glare. And again, it's that. And look on the back, kids safe, BPA free. And then the other one is like a sort of princessy and coach one. So yeah, so 3 items came in, and these are like gifts to me and my granddaughter. So it's that line, isn't it? It's committed to the home, but it's gifts. But then again, I did the same yesterday with all the pieces. So yeah, I am still going to start getting rid of stuff. Admittedly, today I have got a few bits in my basket. I'm not going to include it on this video because I think it's going to be long enough, because I've got going to Primark, Asda. I have to apologise, it got too rowdy, too busy, and there was a little bit of pushing and shoving. I did get actually knocked by a trolley a couple of times, because obviously I was too busy filming and I couldn't really do anything, except they apologised, I apologised, you know, there's nothing bad about it. But I gave up in the end and thought, yeah, next time we'll go to Asda first. It's because it was a bit later that when we went, because we went to Russian Lakes first, then Asda, obviously it was more busier, as if we'd gone to Asda first it would have been quieter. But anyway, yeah, I'm sure you're anxious to see the haul. And yes, it is, look, 2 big bags. So I'm going to go through the items, and as I said, a lot of these I'm having for my birthday. And so the first one, a lot of these you may have seen me actually show you. So the first one, let's put that away, is the Harry Potter pyjamas. Now these are really thick, and as I said, can't wear these to bed, they're too thick, but to lounge around in, I don't know anybody else, but I do sometimes have my bath fairly early, and so it's nice, you know, just to snug up in these. And these are originally £11, and there, so there's the tag, and these were £5. Look at that. There's the design. They had reduced a lot of their pyjamas that were out at Christmas, they've got some new ranges, which obviously like the Dumbo range, that are new to the store, I presume. But look, I think that's good, and it's so soft. So say £5 for the bottoms and the jumper. So yeah, so I'm really happy with what I got. So that's one pair of pyjamas, which has been allocated. Someone's already buying me those, and this one's already been claimed to buy me for my birthday. And it is, these again were £11. Lovely tag, and again look, they were £11 down to £5, and again they're thick, they're soft. You saw me actually show you these, and it's got Mickey emblem on there, and they're in this grey, and you've got obviously the bottoms and the jumper top, so it's a cuddly. So yeah, so my eldest son is actually going to buy those for me. So I have got, yes, this is why I've got it now, because I can't have any of these till my birthday, so I've got to get the bedroom sorted and my clothes, and I got another lot. And it's starting off with these tartan bottoms. Now these are like flannel, you call them, and these are sort of in between, so I could actually get away with this, wearing this pair in the actual bed. So that's the bottoms, and so they're all joined, and there's the top. I got a black jumper with the like the fan club one before Christmas, which was £3. There's the top. Has got the long sleeve in, and these were originally £12, and these were also £5 as well. So yes, so that's 3 lots of pyjamas, and then in that range I have got a pyjama top. I just loved this one because I do wear a lot of black as well. I've got these, and these came from Peacocks, so sometimes I wear black and then I change the pyjama top. So this one, I could have got another set of pyjamas for near enough a bit more than what I paid for this top, but I had 3 sets. Now this top was originally £8 down, reduced down to 3. My youngest son is buying this along with that grey jacket that I showed you, and it's the Olaf, and there we are. So do you want to build a snowman? I think it's gorgeous. So, and it's got the sleeve and the long sleeve again. I can wear this in bed. So yeah, so they have all been allocated, and people are buying me all those for my birthday. So they're going to collect, each of them are going to collect them and wrap them up for me, because I know it's strange, I've done this to my parents when they came some time ago, and they paid me for what I bought in the sale, and I ended up wrapping it up and put a tag on, and I jokingly said, oh, do you want me to write the tag? I'm not being nasty or anything, but both my sons are going to wrap them up, and hubby's bought me those earphones. And talking about hubby, he's bought me some trainers, so here they are, just these grey ones, and they're a bit more, rather than the other new ones, I've bed these in obviously, they're more softer at the back. Not going to probably last very well in bad weather, I must admit, because it's a slight suede thing, but we do have a spray that we spray like our hiking boots in, that's supposed to protect your boots and make them more waterproof and everything. So there's these. Now these were originally £14 and these were down to £7. So I've got me new trainers. There's a question mark on these, whether these will actually be kept up for my birthday or not, or whether I'll start bedding them in the house when I know in any length of time I do that. The last 3 or 4 pairs of trainers I've been fine with, not had a problem, but the pair that I started wearing, that I did start bedding in the house, started not hurting my feet, but did feel a bit uncomfortable, so I may have to, you know, go back to those in a period of time. The last thing I want to do is end up having blisters. I know I used to go through a stage, you know, you put new shoes on, new boots on or whatever, or trainers, and end up with blisters, and I haven't had that in years, and I'm not going to start now. So yeah, so that's the trainers. Right, talking about Mickey and Minnie. This is the cushion, and this was originally £7 down to £3, and yeah, I can use that any time of year, but as I said, if I go on to putting more Disney stuff out in our bedroom for this Christmas, then yeah, that'd be great. So yeah, and it's so soft as well. Yeah, that means that I'm gonna have to get rid of at least one cushion, if not more now, because yeah, the amount of cushions that we tend to have on our bed, especially around the different seasons like Christmas, just get quite a bit, and it's taking them off and then rearranging them the next day sort of thing. But I do use the cushions on our bed if I'm reading or not feeling too well. If I don't get into bed, I use the cushions rather sometimes than the pillows. You know, sometimes it's nice to have them up your back as well. So what's next? Right, this next item I bought 2 of, and I restrained myself from buying the last 2 that were on the shelf. I think there was another 2. Now it was reduced, I think it was about £8, and I bought the other one for £3, which was a week or so ago, and then they reduced them down to £1. Sorry about the glare. And it's the snow globes, which is the elf. I don't know whether you can see it. Down to £1. Now I could have been greedy and grabbed the last couple, but let's face it, I will probably give these away with a little, you know, little tag saying, sorry, I'm not giving you a Christmas card, but I'm giving you the snow globe or something. I'll work that one out nearer the time, if you can understand what I'm saying, because although I make my cards, and I know you can pay a lot for cards, but for £1, you know what I mean? So I have got 3 now. One of them, I wasn't going to keep it, but I may keep it now, I'm not sure. But I can't believe this, and yeah, maybe I had thought about taking them all and, you know, just giving them to relatives, because a lot of people like elf, but no, I thought, oh, let somebody else have the bargain. But whether I regret it, I don't know. But so yeah, I got those 2. So they definitely, that's one item that's sort of, well, is it coming into the house, because it's mainly gifts, because the one that I originally purchased, that was going to be a gift I might keep myself. Right, so that first bag is empty, and I've got a few little bits left. This one I'm not sure whether I will use straight away or keep it up. It's the iPhone 678 Plus. It was £3 down to £1, and it's frozen 2 for my phone. Now my phone I can't show you because I'm actually using it to video, but yeah, for that price I have refrained from buying a lot of cases for my phone, because one or 2 of my first phones, I had about 10 different cases, and I was always changing them up, as you do. I have got only the one case that's on it, which is like a goldy colour, but I got this, and yeah, I mean, yeah, it's more for, I suppose, winter time, but as I said, I used to like to put a Christmassy phone cover. It's just that because the older the phone, the cheaper the cases tend to be, because new models have come out, so the stock comes down quite quickly. But the newer phones like Poundland and that, where I used to get a lot of the cases for my older phone, used to get them for £1, and so it wasn't a hardship, you know, just to use it for a few times, then get rid of it, you know, and change it up. But now it's been expensive. I mean, the one that I've actually got on my phone was about £12 or £14, and it's when we swapped the phones out, not this November just gone, but the previous November, when hubby updated his phone, I had his, because I don't mind, you know, and that's how it works. So I have got the iPhone 6 Plus, so yes, so that's £1. And again, it's Disney. You will probably see a little bit of a sort of theme going on. Just get the last few little bits out so I can show you. Right, okay. Non-Disney is this, it's the strawberry and cherry, and they are the lip glosses, and I think they are so pretty. They were £2 down to £1, and I thought, you know, they're going to look nice in a stocking. I can either keep them together or separate them. As I say, always include some form of lip glosses. And talking about lip glosses, I've got these two. One is cranberry fragranced, and these are lip balms, and the other one is cherry. And we've got this one, which is the villains one. I'm trying to do this so it's not glaring. I don't want to take them out of the packaging because these are actual gifts, so I don't know if you can see that very well. And the other one is again frozen. Their frozen merchandise was being slashed like anything. I'm sure there's another Disney movie being released soon, so I mean, I know we've got Dumbo merchandise a lot in the store at the moment, so there's the other one, as I say. And then this one is was £2.50 down to £1. It's the Christmas bauble, and it's got 2 mini red nail polishes in, and a little nail file emery board in the bauble. So I think that's really sweet, and I couldn't really make it that reasonable. So, and I think it's just a little something, you know, to put in someone's Christmas stocking. And the last thing, again, you probably saw me pick these up. It's the Disney Mini Dangle, and it's Minnie Mouse. These, now again, I was wondering whether to get a lot more. These were actually slashed a lot. I think it depends on how much stock they've got left. These were £2.50 originally, down to 50p. And it's these. And they've got the little dangle bits, so you can put it on like handbags or purses or anything. So I actually bought 2. Again, nice stocking stuffers, and yeah, I may keep one myself. Yeah, that's what I do sometimes, you know, buy 2, one for myself and one for somebody else. But again, maybe I should have purchased more, but I was on a fairly tight budget, and I think that's everything gone. And so basically what has come out of actually what I call coming into the home is that pile there, and and these, yeah, and then this lot, yeah, it is eventually coming into the home because it's going back out briefly. Got that pile of clothes, that cushion, and my trainers. I'm not sure, there's negotiation about these, whether I'm going to start bedding them in now, but they are for my birthday, so they are basically gifts for me. And no, yes, I have originally paid for them, or hubby has, when we went Primark, but people will be, when we see them, be taking away and giving us the money. So it's nice to have things that you know you need or want or like. Yeah, on the odd occasion it's nice to have surprises, but I always say, and that's where it's happened with my birthday, unlike hubby's, when his is Christmas Eve, you know, a lot of the stuff is expensive, especially new games or whatever. But when it comes to my birthday, I can get 2 or 3 times, maybe 4 times as much with, you know, a small balance. So anyway, I've waffled on enough. I think I'm going to finish the video here because I got a sneaky feeling this video is going to be about an hour long. Again, I do apologise about Asda, but it was just push and shove. We've got, as I said, you've seen my haul. I've got a few food items as well, and maybe eventually we'll go back. We go to the one at Rushden, Asda, because ours is quite small. That one's fairly big, but the best one I like going to, I think, is in Warwickshire. So I'm going to say goodbye. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Ta-dio!